Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to EGX 2016! Tekken 7 was here. Did you know there were 7 Tekkens? If you'd asked me to guess, I would never have said that we were due for Tekken 7. I'd have said that the next one in the series probably ought to be Tekken 5. So this is a Whiz Dish Rover. Basically, it's a thing that you stand in and you slide your feet on it so you can actually move in VR. And they've sort of hacked it into the non-VR current version of Fallout 4. So you can, go and slide your feet along the ground and thus move in the game. It's actually kind of interesting. Obviously, it kind of remains to be seen how well it'll play with the real Fallout 4 VR. But if it does, okay, fine. I might be tempted by one of these. Drive, Drive, Drive wins the award for Game Best Described by its title. It's a driving game. It beats Forts into second place. Forts is a game about forts, but is also about defending the fort. They didn't specify in the title, which is why it didn't win. They've actually set up, a big LAN party for Jedi Outcast. This is the best thing. I bloody love Jedi Outcast multiplayer. So there's this game called Little Nightmares that's attracted quite a big queue, which I find a little bit odd because I've never actually heard of it. Apparently it's a stealth horror-y type thing from Namco Bandai, though you've got to admit they have been letting the standards slip a little bit on the booth babes this year. Here's an odd one, JCB Pioneer Mars, a big base building construction Mars type game sponsored by JCB. They even bought a big whatever one of these is, like a digger, but it doesn't dig, so probably not. The Elder Scrolls Legends generated about as much excitement as you'd expect from following up a massive open action RPG thing with a card game, which is to say they seem to be struggling to actually get people to sit at the computers. This is Serious Sam VR, and if this isn't the future of VR, I'm going to be very disappointed, because yes, that man is indeed using a minigun peripheral. Square Enix win this year's Why Did You Even Bother Showing Up award for bringing along Hitman and Rise of the Tomb Raider, 2 games that to varying degrees are both already out. Though they get bonus points for bringing along this magnificent bastard, look at him! Sniper Elite 4 is apparently a game that exists, though I'm not sure exactly why. Once your sniper game has already let you shoot Hitler in the ball, exploding his one remaining testicle, where exactly can you take the series from there? There's nowhere else to go. The National Crime Agency showed up too, not sure why. We Sing was alright, though they asked me to leave after the 4th rendition of Skater Boy. There wasn't a queue, mind you, it was just I was terrible. I see these guys at literally every game show. Apparently gamers just really like buying bullets that you can have people's name engraved into first, which I find a little bit weird. Banjo 3 looks really excellent. Seriously, it looks absolutely flipping gorgeous. I cannot wait for that one. Sony, it seems, is still trying to keep up the pretense that The Last Guardian is actually a real game that exists rather than an elaborate practical joke. I don't buy it for a second. When it inevitably does turn out to be fake, I'd suggest just playing Troll and I instead. Basically the same thing, except with a troll in place of the whatever the thing in The Last Guardian is. Also, Troll and I has the advantage of being definitely real, because they actually brought it to the show and let people play it. Endless Space 2 appears to be basically Stellaris, but a bit more open and flexible and with slightly greater levels of customization for your ships. So yeah, you're going to be seeing that on the channel as soon as I can get myself access to it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go home now. That was my extremely professional take on EGX 2016. I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Various Anomalous Games. Thank you very much, and goodbye.